I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much, and I appreciate if y'all hit the bell too. I am in Jesus, and Jesus is in me. All right. My daddy want me to speak on some things, okay? Now, this is for the mans. This is for the mans, but the ladies gonna be included because I have something to say to the ladies too, but it's mostly for the mans. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. Now, mans, this is what my daddy want me to talk about. Now, y'all always wondering about what other mans think about y'all, which y'all shouldn't worry about that. You shouldn't worry about what another man think about you. You shouldn't worry about that. What you should be worried about is how what you do for yourself and how you do for yourself. Nobody else shouldn't have a dependent on your life, on how you live your life. No other person should not worry about the way you live your life. If anything, they need to try to follow you and do what you do instead of trying to do what you don't do. They should try to do what you do. So what I mean by that is, if you call yourself being celibate, it's not a problem that a man wants to be celibate. It's not a problem of that. Therefore, that means that you protecting yourself and you are waiting for your kingdom queen to come to you. That's who you waiting for. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Waiting for to give yourself to the right person who you want to give it to. Therefore, you wouldn't have to worry about making kids out there by somebody else. And even if you do got kids, that's fine too. You still holding yourself for the right person. And it is not nothing wrong with that. If anything, these mans that be trying to give y'all a hard time should be trying to follow y'all footsteps. That's what they should be doing, because that's keeping them out of trouble by going out there having sex with every woman, every willy-nilly, and getting something up their booty that they can't get out of their booty. So they need to follow mans that's solo, that's trying to be celibate and waiting on the right person to give who they want to give themselves to. That's the way it should be. Ain't no man. Look, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You don't have to be gay because you want to be celibate. The only reason why these men say that is because they ain't got the heart to be celibate. Because they ain't got the heart to hold theyself. So they try to make y'all feel bad about yourself. But you shouldn't feel bad about yourself because you know what you want in life and they don't. So you should do what you should do and don't worry about what another man thinks. Because like I said, if anything, these men should be following y'all footsteps. That's what they should be doing. Because once they get something up their butt and then they can't get rid of, then they come to the ones that celibate and say, you know what, man, I should have just waited and did like you did and just waited on God to send me my kingdom queen so I could be with that person instead of going out here all willy-nilly and giving it to anybody and any person or any man, any woman, whatever. And now look at me. I got something up my butt that I can't get rid of. So I should have just, with the way you went, and just went celibate and just waited on the right woman. Therefore, you wouldn't have to worry about getting nothing up there that you should not have up there. So, what I'm saying, y'all shouldn't have to worry about. You shouldn't worry about what other people think. You shouldn't worry about that, man. You should not worry about what your partner think, what anybody think. You should not worry about it. Because like I said, if anything, they should be following your footsteps. They should be coming to you for advice instead of you going to them for advice. because their advice is not good as your advice. So they should come to you for an advice. And they should come to you and say, how do you hold yourself from not want to give it up? Easy. Just go to God. Pray to God and tell God to give you the strength to hold yourself like every woman does, like we do. We go to God. We go to my daddy and we tell him to help us with our temptation. And that's what he does. He helps us with our temptation. And he could do the same for man. All you got to do is go to him and pray to him and say, God, please help me with my temptation. I'm trying not to keep doing the things that I used to do. I'm trying to better myself. So could you please help me with my temptation? And he can help you with it. But you got to go to him and you got to be righteous with him and be honest with him and let him know that you really want him to help you. And that's the only way you would get the help. You got to be honest and let him know this is what you really want, to be celibate. It ain't always got to be women celibate. Mans can be celibate too. And I have heard a couple of mans out there are celibate. And they are waiting on their kingdom queen. That's who they waiting on. They waiting on them. Sure is. And they don't care what other niggas think about them. They don't care. Because the only time a nigga will sit there and call you gay is because you not following their footsteps. That's the only time they'll call you that. Because they want you to do what they do. Stop following other man's footsteps and do what you supposed to do for yourself. Not for nobody else. Do for yourself. That's how you do. Be a leader, not a follower. Be a leader, not a follower. And everything will change. Everything will go right for you as long as you be a leader and not a follower. And that's how things will look up for you. You got to stop listening to what other people say and use your own common sense. What you know is right for you is what right for you. What is right for another person is what they want to do is right for them. Let them do what they do. But you do what you do. What's right for you is what's right for you. Thank you, Holy Ghost. What's right for them is what's right for them. Let them do whatever they want to do and you do what you want to do. So, when you have any problems and you think things ain't going right in your life, man, go to God. What is the problem? Like everybody else do, every woman like we do, get on our knees and pray to God and ask God to help us. Y'all can do it too. God will guide you the right way. That's the person, that's the one will tell you the truth. God ain't gonna pull no punches with you. He gonna tell you exactly what's good for you and what's not good for you. If you go to man for advice, man can't give you the advice that God can give you. Man is fickle. Man is fickle. So the best person you could go to is God. God ain't going to be fickle with you. God is going to be straightforward and honest with you and tell you the truth of what you need to do in your life and what you don't need to do in your life. That's who you need to go to. Stop going to man. Man can't tell you nothing. Only God can. God the only one. And let me tell you something. When you get on your knees and you get through talking to God, you feel a whole lot better. A whole relief come over you because you know that God done touched you and made you feel better. So whenever you going through anything, just go to God. Get on your knees, talk to him. And once you get through talking to God, you will feel a whole lot better once you get through talking to him. That's all you got to do. Try it for yourself and you will see. Go to him. Talk to him. Tell him all your situation. Do not pull back. Tell him everything you going through. And you will see what God do for you. When you get off that ground, you will feel so good. You will have a whole relief come over your soul and your body. You will feel real good. I'm telling you. So, the best thing you can do is go to God. Stop going to man. Man can't tell you nothing. Stop going to your friends. because you have haters. You have some friends that are haters and they will tell you anything. So the best thing you can do is go to God, and God will help you. God will not tell you no story. My daddy is not the man that will lie to you. He will not lie to you. He will tell you the truth, what you want to hear, the truth. So the best thing y'all can do is go to God, and you will be okay. Stop listening to these mans, because these mans don't know jack. They think they do, but they don't. Go to God. If you want to know anything, go to God. And He the only one can help you through all your situations that you are going through. That's who y'all need to go to. So, mans, I know I had something to talk to the ladies, but like God, my daddy just like whoosh, right over my head. It's gone. So I guess this was all about y'all. Because what he wanted me to say to the ladies, I guess it's not ready for me to speak on about the ladies. It's all he want me to speak on about the mans, because whatever he put in my head for to speak to the ladies is gone. It's gone. It's gone. So it's all about the mans. So this is what I want to talk to y'all about, mans. Like I said, go to God. Stop listening to these mans, because you don't have to be gay just to be celibate. You just looking out for yourself. And it ain't nothing wrong with you looking out for yourself. If anything, they should be the one to come to you and ask you how you do it, so they can get with the program too. That's what they need to do. So, thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you, Father love you, the Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.